Okay, welcome back to Dirt Road Customs. Now that we don't have the cackling little roosters in the shop, I can actually talk. I don't have to hear them all the time. So let's go over what's going on. So we put in some motor mounts on the 49 olds. Those are Speedway motor mounts, just the universals. I like them. They're easy to do. Gets the motor in there where you want it. Talk about this motor a little bit. This is a 60 or 61 283. It's been punched out to 60 at some time in its life. 60 over. That's going to the machine shop in December because I have bills to pay. Holidays coming up. And they're going to do oil galleys, vat, hone it, cam bearings, pretty much a block ready to go. I have been searching and finally found a early 80s 305. And the reason I was looking for one, I found this one local and it was cheap because it was locked up, but it had the 601 casting heads. And those are 53cc small chambered heads, which is supposed to bring the compression up on that 283 and give a little low end torque. Maybe when that comes back from the shop, we will do a build video. I will tell you this, I've built a 300 and a 302 at work, and they ran. I had some help with them, so I'll be all on my own on this one. So it'll either work or it'll be a waste of money, and I don't want to waste money. I think in December, while we're waiting on that to get back and be put together, we'll probably tackle the brakes, because brakes are important. If somebody can leave me a comment or a link, I'd really like to move that up to the firewall, the brake situation. I know there are companies that do that for Chevy, for 49 through 54 Chevys. I know this is a different firewall. It's totally different. But maybe there's a company out there. If there's not, oh well, I guess I'll just have to deal with what I've got. Once the brakes are done, I'm going to buy a wiring harness, and we're going to take everything out, and we're going to rewire this car. And there's a little bit of rust. We'll deal with that. Hopefully there's not like a whole lot of rust. I don't know. There's not. I don't think there is. You won't know until you take everything out. Still need to get taillights. Yeah, I got burned on that deal. I don't know. Maybe they'll show up for Christmas. I didn't realize a little dinger there. Let's see what else. Oh, I got a question for you guys. Does anybody know where I can get a bumper? Apparently it's a 3-piece bumper, and just in my style, they're hard to get. Like everything else I get to play with, it's got to have some unobtainium part to it. Somebody knows of a cool swap for these things, for bumpers, let me know. What else have we been doing? This is a major headache for me. This is steering box. The main bearings in it are froze up, rusted in, whatever you want to call it. Went and bought this pretty little kit from Amazon, and I can't get that out of there. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. Not real sure. I'm sure that's a really good kit when you can get a hold of the race with it, but I can't get a hold of the race. That, and it's got like a 1-foot slide hammer. You can't really get a good hit with it. Other than that, I mean, just plugging away. This is going to go scrap. It's froze up. Pistons are locked in there. I'm sure the crank is just screwed. It was full of water. Not much helping it. I did save the camshaft out of it. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know. The guy that I got it from said they wiped the lobe, but I can't find a lobe on it that's been wiped. And I did get it to, when I undid the timing chain, I turned the cam, and all the lifters moved. They all moved the same, so I'm thinking they're all right. I may use the cam out of this because the cam for that 283 is it's kind of ugly. It's got a, I'll show you my collection of stuff over here. That's not it. What is that? There it is. So I don't know if you can see that. That might be normal. I don't know. It's not rough. This is the 283 cam. This one's a little rougher. This is the one out of 305. It's kind of rough. More than likely the 283 cam will go back in there. I'd really like to have a lumpier cam for it, you know, because everybody wants to hear a four-door Olds with a nice little lopey cam in it sitting at the stoplight. But shop's a mess. Still buying more toys for the shop, you know. Yeah, it's just a mess. But I won't keep you guys. So it's a good weekend. Get out there and do something. Work on something. Teach your daughter how to weld. Teach your son how to turn wrenches. You know. Get your family involved outside, in the shop, in the garden. Work on a tractor. Get a lawnmower. Buy a project. You know. Make a mess of your shop so I don't feel like I'm just a messy ass all the time. But I won't keep you guys. Y'all have a good weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.